Instructions on Calling the Lama from Afar by Jamgon Kongtrul Rinpoche III. I wish to ask everyone to give rise to faith and trust in the Buddha Dharma. While listening to the teachings of Lord Buddha, one hopes to understand them. If one does not understand them, then the blessings of the teachings cannot enter one's mind. It is very important to have a clear mind, difficult for Westerners to understand when studying the Tibetan tradition of Buddhism. In fact, if one has pure faith and devotion in the teacher, it is possible to receive the blessings by just being in the room in which the teachings of Lord Buddha are being presented. I earnestly ask everyone to generate the enlightened attitude of awakening before receiving the instructions entitled Calling the Lama from Afar that was written by Jamgon Kongtrul Lodro Thai the Great. Participants of this course are followers of Secret Mantrayana, also called Vajrayana. Secret refers to the fact that the meaning of the instructions cannot be understood other than through the capacity of wisdom, compassion, and devotion on the part of the individual practitioner. What distinguishes Vajrayana? By practicing the Vajrayana instructions, a highly qualified practitioner can achieve Buddhahood in an instant. An advanced practitioner can achieve omniscience within this very life. A Vajrayana practitioner with lesser propensities can achieve Buddhahood during the bardo of death, when the mind merges and mingles with the simultaneous manifestation of emptiness and appearance, which is represented by Dorje Chang or Vajradhara. Vajrayana is very profound. Its qualities are exceptional. In order to practice the methods and means taught and reach fruition, one needs to appreciate the three roots, which are the Lama, Yidams, and protectors. The Lama is the most significant route for advancement on the spiritual path. When one becomes a disciple of a Lama, one should neither see him or her as an ordinary person or merely as a spiritual friend. One's Lama personifies the essence of all Buddhas of the three times. He is the embodiment of all Buddhas and of the five wisdoms. If a disciple experiences a root Lama correctly, the blessings of the Lama's mind can enter the disciple's heart, who then is able to achieve direct realization of Mahamudra. Vajrayana is a very direct path to accomplish Mahamudra, which is realization of the mind's natural and true state. Devotion, veneration, pure faith, and certainty are the most decisive factors a practitioner needs when embarking on the spiritual journey of Vajrayana. A disciple needs to develop devotion as well as gratitude and have pure faith by winning certainty in the root Lama and all Lamas of the transmission lineage. When a Vajrayana disciple practices the path, progress depends upon the stability and certainty he or she has generated and developed. Certainty of practice and attainment of fruition depend upon the devotion and veneration a disciple has for his or her root Lama. Some pupils have natural faith in their Lama, others have difficulties. Therefore, it is necessary to gradually develop sincere devotion and trust. Beginners need to check their attitude and look at their own mind. Then they will be able to have pure devotion for the outer manifestation of the Lama, which becomes natural and spontaneous while practicing advanced stages of the path. A disciple first contemplates a Lama's qualities in order to gradually establish unwavering devotion, which is then called non-artificial. Non-artificial and uncontrived veneration and dedication support progress. Further blessings are then transmitted by a root Lama until a disciple is able to realize the true nature of his or her mind and have pure faith. There are three stages while establishing a relationship with a Lama: contrived devotion that arises from inspection, uncontrived and natural veneration, and realization of the mind's true nature, which is pure faith. There are different kinds of Lamas. the outer Lama, the inner Lama, and the ultimate Lama. The outer Lama is the Lama one thinks is separated from oneself. A confused mind apprehends dualistically by distinguishing an apprehending self in opposition to apprehended objects. Individuals seek a guide who leads them along the way to spiritual maturity. The reason students need an outer Lama, a spiritual friend one respects. Such a spiritual friend can be anybody a disciple trusts. Having chosen a spiritual friend as Lama, a pupil asks for instructions, follows the examples the Lama lives by, and strives to achieve the same results. When a disciple realizes the true essence of his or her own mind, then he or she realizes the ultimate guru, the ultimate Lama, who is in truth the own non-deluded mind. A beginner first hopes to experience and realize his or her mind united with that of the Lama, and then cultivates that wish all day and at all times. Then a student can experience and realize the inner Lama. This is a major feature of Mantrayana. I wish to mention a few problems I have noticed concerning the outer and inner Lama. Some practitioners think they can practice on their own after having received a few instructions and need no further guidance or support. Such an attitude points to a lack of respect, and such a practitioner often goes astray. Other practitioners believe that once a teacher has passed away, the connection with the departed Lama is over. These ideas are not right and show that the relationship a disciple has with a Lama is incorrect. I am also very sorry to have seen practitioners complete a 3-year retreat under the guidance of a qualified meditation instructor and then have no respect for him afterwards. If an instructor did not prove to be incapable and is not unworthy, then such behavior is wrong. I have seen people complete retreats without having any respect for their instructors. They think they are just as good and qualified as the teacher because both completed a retreat together, evidence that a practitioner has no understanding. In fact, the more understanding, the more devotion a disciple has. I want everyone to know that it is not proper to separate the outer and inner Lama. Rather, one needs to see him or her as the personification of both. One can understand one's inner Lama, who embodies the truth of realization, even if one received all teachings from one's outer Lama, the Lama one meets and studies with. One is so accustomed to meeting and learning from teachers in many schools and therefore treats one's root Lama the same way. In school, one changes teachers as one goes through classes and courses, so one is accustomed to various teachers. The guru-disciple relationship isn't like that. A number of people have asked me to become their root guru after their Lama passed away. This is not a good approach and is very Western, in which case trust in reincarnation is still missing. Westerners think that when their Lama died, he is gone and lost forever, and they only need a new one. I want everyone to know that our root guru is our guru forever. There is no reason to change one's attitude towards one's Lama after he has passed away, since the guru-disciple relationship is changeless and never ends. Also, many people run from one Lama to the next and treat the situation like a shopping spree. They think they can change Lamas like they do clothes and receive new instructions, new inspiration, and so forth. It is good to receive teachings from various teachers, but one does not switch one's guru. Such behavior is evidence that one's faith and devotion in one's root Lama are quite weak. Again, I am very sad to see many practitioners leave a retreat and then only respect Lamas who sit on a high throne, who wear robes made of brocade and silk, and who have a title, without respecting the retreat master who transmitted all the teachings to them. This is very bad. Whether the instructor is famous or not, he or she showed the practitioner the nature of his or her mind during the retreat. So, The instructor is, in truth and without a doubt, one's root guru. It is very important to appreciate this fact while doing a retreat and afterwards too. I have seen disrespect arise so often and therefore wish to underline this point. I have seen followers no longer respect their guru after a retreat and merely look upon him or her as ordinary. It is not a Tibetan command that one must respect a retreat master. On the contrary, respect for such a master is dharma, a universal and spiritual truth. So, it is very important for everyone to learn how to relate to the guru and how to maintain a correct and pure guru-disciple relationship.